A second method for solving quadratic equations is by factoring and using the zero product property. So this states for any real numbers a and b, if you multiply two numbers and your answer is 0, then either the first number is 0 or the second number is 0. So this can be applied to multiplying polynomials as well. If you have x plus 3 multiplied by x plus 2 equals 0, then that means either the first factor, x plus 3 must equal 0, or the second factor, x plus 2 must equal 0. So let's do some problems like this below. So part A is already set up so nicely for us. They've already factored. And I'm multiplying two terms and my answer is 0. So by the zero product property, either x plus 1 equals 0 or x minus 5 equals 0. If I subtract 1, x equals -1. If I add 5, x equals 5. So we can have more than one possible x value here. So now part B is a little different. We need to factor first. I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to make -20 and add to make 1. So that's going to be p plus 5, p minus 4 equals 0. So now zero product property, if p plus 5 equals 0, p equals -5. And if p minus 4 equals 0, p equals 4. So notice we can do a lot of mental math here once it's factored. So now part C. All right, we've got to do one that's a little bit more difficult. So this one is A times C, split your B. So what two numbers multiply to make 36 and add to make -15? Well, those numbers are -12 and -3. So I have split my middle term. So now I'm going to factor by grouping. I can pull out 2a in front. That leaves a minus 6. Minus 3 times a minus 6 equals 0. So that makes a minus 6 times 2a minus 3 equals 0. So now I can use my zero product property, and it's okay if you do this in your head if needed. If a minus 6 equals 0, a is 6. And if 2a minus 3 equals 0, a is 3 over 2. So if you can factor quickly after your equation is equal to 0, set each factor equal to 0, and solve.